Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no... Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a... If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and...
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the... I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for... You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it, please? Rid us...
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lost Wing need...
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing? Don't tell me. Turnings for sale.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Over here. There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Over here. Get him, boy!
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quinton's man know.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps won't be interfering.
Oh, thank you. Master Quint... Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed, and the vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give Bear...
Well, he certainly...
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking...
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his dog? Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Then I better go and give that stew a stir.
You haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes. hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
I take it you're not here for a room? I wonder. Now, if you don't mind, I have work to do.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
None left for me.
With any luck, this year's Rouge will be even better than the last. And last...
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? We're not on my watch.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Flames to me! Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Don't let them get away. That's enough.
There. Northreach.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do. Get him! Get him, boy! Lose! Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! Get him! Over here. Don't let them get away! Let's make this quick. You know what to do. Get him, boy! That's all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
It's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. No, you are always welcome here at the Vale.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must...
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
She's still missing. Oh, if only I...
You saw her before she did?
The day before. She'd lost her comb. A gift. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell him. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the...
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
Excuse me.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real...
I'm told you, did she...
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with... She did mention a name.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell favourite.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be blocked.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools there nigh on every night.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Huh. Where's your commanding officer, Branded?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your...
I'm just passing through.
Don't laugh.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a cut?
I dare say there's way... How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know... Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now,
If that's what you want.
cut. Oh, and when you go crying your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough. I yield. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh? Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we? Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. Getting into trouble.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Distance, boy.
boy. Oi, don't touch anything. And go on, take it. Good riddance.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new year.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her influence claims the throne.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't...
And you plan on traveling to...
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than... You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
I shall return as soon as I...
What do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the dame, then?
Didn't square as a cow, most likely. Falls there, lie on every...
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Can I trust you to be...
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society.
All right.
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, not for the want of coin, Simple fare cost little more than a pit. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces, and despite my best attempts at secrecy. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem here. Deliver these, but keep them. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, 3 bearers, overworked and
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dames.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. I don't eat it here, though. Not where any...
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him.
That's something at least.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour. I need others march again.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post. Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! Jack, you'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over.
You need to rep.
But I won't.
And what of your own hurts?
I'll wait.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
All right. Are you...
Business, though not my own.
So he found someone just as well.
I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire...
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of North. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for it.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the... Might I trouble you for some assistance?
And who exactly would I...
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat... And who better than someone in the Emp? Would you be willing to help?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and... There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller.
Nothing dangerous.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles, and though I cannot prevent you from strongly.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's?
Fresh fish!
Give me one
all
of those
from the
pounds.
sea of Crisis. Terrible.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. That isn't a burden off my back. And...
All this for a drink.
not just any drink. The very best. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well. Etienne likes it. Tell him there's more where that came from.
Of course.
I have no...
Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him.
Fine. This is lighter than usual.
I can always take it.
You will do no such thing. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth...
You say these are all...
There's nothing here for your
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. Sorry about the welcome. Mem. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are your...
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need...
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned and if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured...
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the Do you think it vulgar that I profit?
I think you're doing what you believe.
Yeah. Indeed. And I don't... A reward for a job well done. I have the goods. I thank you. As will our I'm happy to see my trust in you was not misplaced. The day... will be delightful.
That's enough for today, Branded.
That's enough carrying. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be...
You, Branded, here. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well, don't just...
All right.
My. I see they've sent... He's over that way, towards the coast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it? Get back. I'll deal with this.
Give them all you've got, boy.
That's enough.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
I let her out of her pen while I did my chore. I think she's lost. She has beautiful white hair. She lets me she likes walking in the wheat. I know. Oh, she must be starving too.
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields?
A branded? Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet.
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the wind. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's fit.
The wind.
Off with you now. I won't have idle brag.
more brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died, and now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Let me try.
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet.
Many traders stop to peddle it, but only one's been seen.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood. If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a and that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't...
What's this? A branded?
I come to you from Northreach. At the...
Why, of course I have. I am the... what it...
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few...
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed was but old though it was, an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster...
And do you know where he went off?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it...
My thanks.
Not at all. I'll be sure and tell her, won't you? As I told you, the soldier made no secret of his destination. He said...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Sick of Torgal. It's over. Keep your distance, boy. Stay down. Get him, boy.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Get him, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal. That's enough. Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no, by the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
Weren't expecting anything branded.
If it was a message that...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatien, it is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatien. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
That'll feel good, boy.
Oi, don't touch anything.
Weren't expecting any new brandy until...
All that clean?
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?